Hey guys, I'm gonna get better lighting eventually. Actually, very light sensitive due to autism and stuff. I learned that late in life. I had to adapt to why? No one would tell me. It's all good. I'm putting this on top of the rest of my videos. I say this is gonna be a short video. It it is short but long. You know what I mean? I broke things down but shortened it. It could be like a 2 hour video versus, I don't know, 20 minutes. But yeah, like, again, the left hand path. I really resonate with the darker things in life. And it is so sad how misunderstood it is, to be honest. I resonate with Lilith a lot, Medusa, Hecate, Lucifer. Although, Lucifer has dark aspects, I definitely believe that. Personally, personal experience, I wouldn't. I really would not say they belong to left or right. They could. It depends. From my own experience, some people may disagree, and that's fine. Hecate, she doesn't belong to just one side or the other. Although you could say that for a lot of entities. Like, definitely resonate with a lot more denser, heavier entities. Um, Even like the Greys or reptilians. Although, I resonate with everything and in between, but mostly, more heavily influenced more by the dark feminine and, the left hand. And, I never wanted to strictly be left, just strictly left hand or strictly right hand. I use all the tools from my own, my own path to carve my own sculpture. Hi there. This is gonna be a short video about the why, I went to the left hand path for a while. And a lot of people think that it's usually for control. And I don't agree with that. Here's why. That's not everyone's experience. For me, it was about balance, truly. And I was a little bit too obsessed with shadow work and healing, to be honest. So there was my shadow side of that. But the whole intention was basically to help shift myself, because I didn't know what the hell was going on at the time. I was going at my own pace, doing my own path. Just getting information from here and there and there, not in the entirety, just what I knew, what was intuitively right for me, and then I cast anything else out. That's just how I operate. Definitely really helped me get to know more of my dark feminine and how to utilize it appropriately, boundaries, and just kind of help shift myself more, integrate in different ways that were better for me. There was a lot of things that very dualistic that happen, pros and cons, but it is what that is, you know? And genuinely, I was excited of opening up a whole new world of like experiences. Like I was genuinely like a child excited to like experience what else is there. You know, even though it's like completely like a dark forest, I'm all about the dark forest. It was just like Mysterium. I like to call it Mysterium. It's like something that I'm passionate about. It's like looking at the mysteries and stuff and like experiencing it and just in awe of it. And I had some very personal experiences that, you know, I've noticed people will argue, well, that's not how BL shows up. That's not how this spirit shows up. No, that's the mind. Blah yada yada. And it's just like, even as source, it shows up for you differently. And it's so personal. You know, it's not going to be exactly the same as somebody else. You know? I got to experience a lot of cool things. Yeah, very valuable. You have to be very cautionary too, because I see people get so trapped in this. Gotta, gotta heal. Gotta heal. Gotta heal. Gotta heal. Gotta integrate. It, some people are just trapped in that obsession, and they think that they're healing. They're not exactly healing. Not exactly. Like, after you do a certain amount, everything is just natural. You don't have to control your healing. It's like people are obsessed with controlling the way they heal. That's not how it works. It, like, after a certain amount, it is just ends up being organic. And you just basically follow the maps that your soul laid out, and it's you know, I don't want to make it overcomplicated, but it's complex because there'll be the journey of the mind, the journey of the soul, the journey, you know, like the different alternate realities. Like it gets a little bit what, you know what I mean? So there's all that too. And people just take it too seriously. And one thing is it has me feel really sad is when people take it that seriously, they lose touch with their innocence, their childlike wonder. And it sucks and it's sad. It's like never let that go. Like that is an important thing to like not lose a grip on it. Not like attachment, but like, you know, people are just like so zombified. Ugh. You know, they forget about their inner child or like just the excitement of existence, you know? And relatively so, it's the land of forget and to remember. So it's like, remember, remember, my dude. Like, existence, existing, experiencing, like, when you take things too seriously, you're just kind of eroding yourself and forgetting quite a few things. But yeah, I learned quite a lot, and definitely grateful for being a part of this community, Universal Mastery. It is transformed to something else. Although, like, hey, like, I'm glad that existed. It felt so fun from the inner child, and like the synchronicities, like, it was perfect at that time for me. I'm sure for others as well. And I would never take it back or take like look back and take it for granted because like there's a lot of it beautiful, valuable experiences that I would be sad if I didn't experience it for sure. Oh yeah. And yeah, I learned just basically about more about the dark feminine and like balancing myself, more boundaries, and just having clear understandings of more shadow aspects of myself, and just kind of being able to shift myself in ways that I really needed to, because I was like kind of in an unsafe environment and I needed to do what I could to like create that safety and boundaries and and you know get in touch with my resilience and strength and just really go into the strengths that I have and remember that. Yeah, it's just more of like balancing more of my like dualistic energies, light and dark, and just like alchemically, like, making them more fine tuned. Like before that group, I've already experienced unity consciousness and stuff. Just before that, like, I had already known that I was kind of in the tree of death. I remember calling out, there's gotta be a map for this. What is this? Like I can feel and sense what this is and but like just kind of needed some more words to it. And then there you go. That that group opened up for me. And I started resonating with these videos that Joel was showing me with like Jeremiah and Universal Mastery Community, and it was very fascinating. A lot of cool synchronicities and like a lot of synchronicities with him in general. I was like, was okay, nice. It was definitely awesome. Before that, I was in New World All Star, and like that's like the right hand, and it was all nice and dandy. But then I started noticing like a lot of people still in identity and using some spiritual modalities to stay in identity, and I was actually like in like personally having ego death on top of like the spiritual ego. Like I was like personally initiating that so I could let go of that. that's that's very challenging, by the way. I recommend for people if they are ready for that. I wasn't intending for this video to be that long. It's okay. I guess there's just a lot to mention, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, like this a lot of spiritual egos, you know. Then again, everybody can end up being a spiritual ego, but to what degree? Like sometimes to agree that can really, not be the best for people, you know. It is it's, it is what it is, and at the end of the day, people are always gonna tell you like, well, you're not pure enough because you take at least one drug, and so that means you're not that healed or whatever dumb bullshit people will try to convince you. Like your journey is for you, and only you know. Nobody else knows that much when it comes to your journey. They don't know your map. They don't know what your intentions truly are. Maybe energetically, but like they don't know where like you're going. Like they base things off of assumptions and patterns and whatnot. And with anything that you do, you could call it as bad, like playing video games, bad, watching. Like, you can get value from anything, dude. It's just how you use it. That's about it. Like, yeah, I got a lot of value from that group. And one thing that has me feel sad is that it's over and you can't go back to it. Because, like, it's changed. It's kind of gone in a different direction, and all the people kind of melted away and dispersed into other places. But yeah, I learned a lot on my own accord and what I needed to do on my path, and I'm grateful. Bet a lot of you thought this was a sword, or you thought it was a cross. Depends on your perspective. It's actually a sword. I like swords. I represent a lot of sword energy. I love this little dainty necklace. It's been a nice amplifier. But yeah, that's about it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's kind of like a review, and also just what I experienced on the left hand path. And now I just incorporate both. But mostly right now, it's all about dichotomy, holding dichotomy. That's what I've been working on. Not a lot of people do that. Either people are too non-duality, or duality, or, you know. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm always sharing something interesting, fun, whatever comes to me. I don't try to stay in a box. That's what's fun about my channel. You're not gonna know always. Do want to take note. I don't want to bypass aspects of me that felt hurt, felt not seen, felt ignored, and like not understood by people in the group. I want to acknowledge that, yeah, that did happen. And yeah, I did talk to other people just to like communicate and heal that and get it out in the open. I don't regret that. I just wanted to know people. I wanted to connect to people. And unfortunately, it seemed like a lot of people were afraid of me. It is what it is, you know. Like, oh, that's intense half the time, or just like, yeah, you know. And I just, from my heart, just wanted to see eye to eye, even if there were differences. Like I wanted to deeply understand each other. Just people just misinterpret that about me, and that's it is pretty sad. But you know, I'm moved on, and yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Like, yeah, I definitely did get hurt, and things like not so pleasant things definitely did happen. Absolutely. I still don't regret it though, you know. Everything is beautiful as it is no matter what. No matter like how people saw me, that is what it is. Like I always tried to stay true to myself because that's what's important. And there are some people that recognize how I really hung on to my values and stayed true to them, no matter how many people would go because they didn't want to evolve. So it's just like, you know, on the other side of the polarity, people will abandon you because they're not ready to evolve with you. They'll just disappear. It's not one or the others. You'll experience either or. You're evolving, you're still gonna have people abandon you. It is what it is. On this journey you experience duality regardless. Ups and downs and neutrality. It's all about remembering who you are and being in that acceptance. Because, oh my god, the more acceptance you have, the smoother everything goes. Everything. You know, sometimes we're not going to have that with certain things, and that's okay. It's okay to feel everything. It's okay to have certain fears. It's okay to be whoever you're being in the moment. Yeah, that's something I wanted to add. Thank you for listening. Yeah. And it's just like, you know, belief systems and limitation. We have to realize limitation. Like, for example, this malachite crystal. We can make it so powerful, or we can do the opposite. It is up to us on you know, our own personal experience. Some people may not agree, but it is what it is, you know? Yeah, it's like that with everything. And we just, you know, enjoy life, and you know, we always will find our purpose. It's about like what has you feel the most passionate. For me, it's multiple things, and that's okay. The more the merrier. You know? Some it's not multiple things. Some it is, you know. That's It's all part of the ride. Hmm. Dragon reality, all kinds of realities. If you're a beginner or you're advanced, like for beginners, oh my god, you're in for a treat. And for people who are more advanced, yo, don't forget about the beauty in life and the magic. You create your magic, and you are the story writer of everything. And you know, it's about it. And you incorporate yourself and still learn and experience at the same time. Yeah, I just wanted to incorporate this in this video, and then there's going to be more talking about the left-hand path and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Oh, also, BL. And I spelled his name specifically intimately, and his gravestone appeared in reality. So, like I said, it's all personal. And he's a great guy. There's a little, a little more to learn here and there, but oh my god. Like, I can get in touch with him the most at the Grand Canyon. Very interesting. I definitely recommend to do occult stuff and to get in touch with the shells, the tree of death, the Grand Canyon. It will amplify stuff and you will see things and experience things in your own way. It may not exactly be like mine, but I recommend it. I do want to note that it's not that I have difficulty or challenging to get in touch. It's just I have more personal experience and more deeper experiences in those hot spots, specifically the graveyard.